How many people have ever read Simon Sinek's Start With Why? You don't start with why. That's not true. If you start with why before you define the what, your why is wrong 100% of the time. You have to define what matters most before you know what your why is. If you choose your why before you this is the things, these are my non-negotiables, your why is not correct. So the what is defining those things that are your non-negotiables. The why that you have is why you are going to do it, but the how is the mission, and the mission changes all the time. How I accomplish that changes with every conversation. It changes every day. It changes with every client or person that I come in contact with, because I can't treat you the same as I treat you or treat you. That's not it, right? You heard it earlier, it's the platinum rule. I need to treat you how you want to be treated, and you don't want to be treated the same as how she wants to be treated. And so the way that I accomplish it is through this. This is what you're looking at. It's what I bring to the table that is completely unique. It is the black sheep within me. You see, our values are sort of like the hit songs within us. And so if we're gonna take a look at a hit song, we have to sort of know there are only two reasons why songs become a hit, whether you realize that or not. Only two reasons. There's a bunch of science behind it, but rather than bore you with all the science, I thought I'd just show you. How about I got my first real 6-string, bought it at the 5 and dime. I played it till my fingers bled. Okay. We'll teach pitch lessons when we're done. How about this? I only wanna see you standing in that purple rain. That's my church right there. I'll tell you what. You are one leather buttless chaps away from an amazing show. It's next year. The reason that hit songs resonate is that they actually do something amazing, which is they connect our head and our heart. That's the songwriter's job, is to connect the head and the heart. So when your head and your heart connect, that's when the magic happens. And it's actually why, so those songs that I just played were written over 30 years ago. Some of you in this room were barely born 30 years ago, but you still remember the lyrics. Why is that? That's because when you first heard those songs, something amazing happened, and that's your head and your heart connected. And when your head and your heart connected, it engages your limbic brain, and your limbic brain is where all of your emotional long-term memory is stored, and that's why you can recall those lyrics written 30 years ago like that, and why you can't remember a single Justin Bieber lyric from today. Boom. Mic drop.
We have to start with our what. What are our non-negotiables? What are those things that no matter how much someone wants to try to influence us, they simply can't be changed? You see, I like to call those things our black sheep values. You see, I was 47 years old. I was 47 years old when somebody finally explained to me why farmers don't value black sheep like the rest of the flock. And when I found out, I was just blown away. You see, farmers don't value black sheep like the rest of the flock because a black sheep's wool cannot be dyed. 47 years to figure that out. Every black sheep is in essence 100% authentically original. So when I talk about these black sheep values, what I am referring to are those deeply held, non-negotiable values that no matter how much someone tries to influence or change you, they simply cannot be changed.
Question to you is, when you know what your values are, and this is where I had this out-of-body experience after I met Paula, I started to question to myself my core values: creativity, hope, impact, empathy, family, and authenticity. That's how I live my life. Every decision I make gets filtered through those 6 things. I started to ask myself, where's the proof? Where is the proof? If somebody followed me around for 24 hours, would they see proof of what I say matters most.